Hailey Bieber's baby confession goes viral. We got to talk about this and more. But before we get into it, hi best friend, and welcome back to my channel. If you are brand new here, my whole vibe is a pop culture messy bestie FaceTime type energy that I give here. If you are looking for a new messy bestie that keeps you company, also gives you a little bit of secondhand embarrassment, a bit of body dysmorphia, dyslexia. My dad abandoned me when I was 2 months, but you know what, girl, we're here, we're thriving. So if you want a little blind leading the blind moment, enablers, we're here, girl. Subscribe. And I also film from my very sparkly closet. So yeah, that's also a very big plus. Okay, best friends. So it is Sunday, the last day of the week. We're starting a brand new week tomorrow. And by the way, tomorrow is my 10th year anniversary here on YouTube. And I am so grateful. I will be going live at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. And we're going to celebrate together. All right, best friends. So we got to talk about what we're going to talk about. Oh yeah, about Hailey Bieber, because at the Jake Shane podcast, she did reveal that she wanted more children. And I'm like, okay, girl, get that children. But then she said she wanted like 3 to 4. 3 to 4? What, in the Kardashians? Anyways, this is what she said.
I'm taking it one kid at a time.
Yeah,
I definitely do want one more. I'm not like in a rush, but definitely want one more. Maybe I'll have 4 more. Maybe I'll have 3. I don't know. I really don't know. I'm just taking it one day at a time. Like,
have you always had this like day by day mindset, or does it come with age?
I'm actually such a future thinker and such a planner.
Right.
I'm somebody who really enjoys planning, and it makes me feel good to, like, I know where I'm going to be in like a month from now. You know,
right.
It's like I know my schedule. I love being scheduled and regimen.
Okay, so listen, right? I saw it. You guys know I saw it. I talked about the things that I thought were important, but this has gone viral. A lot of people are talking about this and saying that this is not a good idea because of Justin and because of their very busy schedules. Now, what they're referring to is that they're always seeing the Biebers, travel around and go from event to event. Now he's doing Coachella. He might be going on world tour. But girl, they are not the first working parents. Plus, girl, they got money. They got money. They can pay for 500 nannies. They could pay for, extra help. If they go traveling, they could have nannies who travel with them. Bitch, they're not going to lose any sleep even if they have 3 to 4 children, honey, okay? When you got money, you got financial freedom, you got people to help you, you can have freaking 10 babies and they'll still be okay. The bitch can become Octomom and be okay, girl? So I saw it and I didn't really take, I didn't really think too much of it. And I will say this, people criticize the Biebers for they're always traveling and they're always working this and that. But one thing that I will always be so like applauding of the Biebers is how they have not shown Jack Blue's Bieber yet on purpose. Obviously I think it was in Japan where somebody took a picture of him, like a paparazzi, and just leaked it online. So a lot of people did see Jack Blue's face, but Justin and Hailey have done an incredible job at hiding it. So I'm watching the Hailey Bieber episode where she is with Jake Shane on his season premiere of his podcast on Netflix. And there's this part in it where she is talking about Jack Blue's Bieber, and he's like, oh my God, I love babies. And she goes, oh, I have to show you a picture. And she hides her phone away from the camera. And let me show you. Okay, this part.
Really? I just shaved his head. Well, I didn't shave it, but he got a haircut.
He's so blonde.
To look like Dada. He honestly looks identical.
Oh my God. That is Justin. Louise, you have to see. Mirror. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. No, I'm gonna be sick.
He looks exactly.
Oh my God, I'm gonna be sick.
I know.
Let me see that again.
Isn't he so cute?
Oh my God.
Jake Shane is a mess. I love him. I saw some comments about people saying that she's coming off as a pick-me because she's hiding her baby. The way I would never show my baby to all the crazy freaking people out there. Are you kidding me? Children are sacred, okay? Children must be protected at all costs. With all these crazy-ass fucking losers out there and conspiracies and all these craziness that people say, you think that I'm going to subject my child to your craziness? Hell no. Okay. Oh, here we go again with the oh, he's on a payroll. He's being so nice to Hailey. It's not nothing to do with Hailey. It has to do with mothers, children, parents in general. I believe children should not be online, period. Okay, there are a lot of freaking creeps and we must protect our children at all costs. So yes, I'm with her on this one. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And that's something, like I said in my previous video, I'm like, I applaud that shit, bitch, because listen, you know, children are sacred. And I always say this to you guys, we have to protect our children any way we can. There are so many creeps out there on the interwebs, and I just do not have time for a fucking pervert to be looking at pictures of my child. That's on period. And my child will not have access to the internet until they're 18. I said what I said. Anyways, another Bieber news. The Coachella performance is almost here, and apparently, best friend, you guys remember I made a video a couple weeks ago, or was it last week? I don't remember, about Justin potentially, doing the whole stadium tour, right? Well, apparently, best friend, the stadium tour idea has been put on the side, but the Vegas residency is really kind of allegedly happening. Some alleged sources, I don't know if they're close sources, I don't know if they're made up sources, but it says a source. But a source said that Justin and his team are in the midst of planning the Vegas residency. Now, I don't know if that's true, so take it with a grain of salt, but I think that would be perfect. I always say this about Vegas residencies. I think they are the best friend of the pop star who doesn't want to tour. I mean, you have people coming to you, you put on the same show, you don't have to do anything except maybe rehearsals, and all you got to do is take a private jet 30 minutes from LA to Vegas and then back when it's over. Did I ever tell you guys when I met Britney Spears' longtime assistant? Let me tell you this because it kind of has to do something with this. So you guys know Britney had a Vegas residency. In fact, Britney's Vegas residency was the most successful Vegas residency in history. Until this day, they have not been able to beat her numbers. And Britney performed, I think it was like 2 nights a week. And it was, I think, like every 2 weeks. So she would have some good time off in the middle. And this was I think this was like a Thursday, I believe. I don't really remember. I think it was a Thursday, if I'm not mistaken. But it was a Thursday. I know it was during the week. Was it? Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah, because they had school. Yeah, so, all right. So the show is over at like maybe 10:30, right? 10:30, 11. So I spot her assistant, longtime assistant. Her name is Felicia. And I went up to her and I was like, oh my God. Hi, how are you? Like, you know, if you're a Britney fan, you know her. Anyways, the point was that, she was like, you know, hi, how are you? Like, she was so sweet. She was in the Baby One More Time video. Like, she's been with Britney since day one. So I asked her, where's Britney? And she was like, oh, Britney, right now? And it was maybe 20 minutes after the show ended. She goes, right now, she's probably boarding her jet back to LA. And I'm like, oh, she goes back to LA? She goes, yeah, she has a place here, but she likes to be there when her babies wake up and take them to school the next day. So Britney would literally fly back, and then on the weekends, her babies would have like football. So Britney would literally perform in Vegas and be up at like 6:30 to get her children ready to take them to football games. So it is so crazy, you know. So, and that's why I mean that I think it would be so smart of the Biebers to have that, you know. And I mean, it's just a 25-30 minute flight, you know, very easy. She gets off stage 10:30, and I think Felicia said she's in bed by like 12:30. So, you know, and then she's up and she gets to be with her children. So I think that would be a really cool thing for Justin. So anyways, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. Do you think more children is a good idea or a bad idea? I think as long as you have the energy, you have the patience, and you have the will to want to give all your children the same amount of attention and love and time, then I think it's okay. But if you are also, you know, so busy, then maybe not. And that's one of the reasons why it's being alleged that Hailey Bieber sold Rhode just so she can take a little step back so she can be more present with Jack Blues and her future babies. So let me know what you guys think in the comments. I love you guys so much. Make sure to tune in tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, so we can go live and we can celebrate my 10-year anniversary here on YouTube. Love you all so much, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.